We waited 6 years for the. If y'all spent all the money on getting Cher to perform, just say that. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to another episode of Claire Hair. We are watching the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2024. You just got to be there. Not really. You could have went anywhere else. Honestly, I'm going to tell my review, and I'm going to let you guys disagree with me or agree with me in the comments, but we're talking about the Victoria's Secret Fashion Show. We have so many veterans coming back. It showed on Prime, I believe. It was on YouTube as well as TikTok. So I already know TikTok's just probably taking this and running with it. But I'm going to be talking about the review. So I'm going to go through each theme, each performance, and then towards the end, I'm going to give my honest review on what I think about the show. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, first things first. So we enter the show, and Lisa's from Blackpink. First of all, this is how I know, this is tea for another video, but this is how I know Lisa is not really under YG anymore, because YG is one of the big three in Korea, and in conclusion, they're very conservative. So when I saw Lisa come out with her outfit, I was like, you're not under YG anymore. I know that's right. She has her own label anyways, but so she enters the show. She comes in high energy. She does I'm a Rock Star, which I really, really like that she picked that song, because I thought she was going to do La Lisa Love Me, La Lisa Love Me. But like, if you don't know her, like I said, I've been pretty much following Blackpink since they first debuted almost 8 years ago. So it was pretty dope to see her. So we have the first model. First model is Gigi Hadid. She has one of the biggest wings out of the show, just, preference, telling you guys about it. She has one of the biggest wings out of the show. So, I started seeing, like, honestly, once I started seeing the models, like, I started yelling. Like, I'm over here yelling, like, so loud. I'm like, oh my God, is that Dudson Krause? They had Louis Win, Taylor Hill was part a shortcut. It was just really dope to see everybody. Anak Ye, and then of course Adriana Adriana Lima closed the show looking so good. But I'm assuming the first theme was Pink Glamour. That'll be towards the end with my review. But I'm assuming it was like Pink Glamour. There's a lot of big wings, but a lot of like almost like just glamour. Like I think there was like almost like it looked like kind of something from Brazil, like Brazil Carnival, basically, where like it looked like it's almost like those. Like just a circle of feathers pretty much. But that was really dope to see, especially for that to be it's a pink theme. I really like that. Okay, so the next one, second performance, was Tyla, Make Me Water. So she was performing, and the theme on this one is unknown. I have it down here as unknown. I don't know what the theme was supposed to be, but it was unknown. Basically, she carried. I think she did a really good job. I'll preface that more towards the end. So of course the opener is Candace, but Candace looks mad. I don't want to be like, these guys out here is like, where's my smile? But like, I'm used to like bubbly Candace. I guess she was trying to get fierce, but it came off like someone pissed her off. But I didn't like her wings. I'll go more detail, but like, I did not like her wings. Like they literally said Victoria's Secret. I was like, there's so many cosplayers I know that could make better wings than these. I saw Barbara Palvin, period. And then Dylan Sprouse, the Fine Twins, sorry. He was there to support his wife, Jasmine Tooks. We love Jasmine. I love me some Jasmine Tooks. I follow her on every website that they ever created, because her style is so clean girl chic. I do it a lot when I go to work. And then the closer, I don't know her name. I feel really bad. I really feel really bad. I did some minor research. Like I'm doing this fresh, hot off the press of me watching the show, but I don't know her name. But if you guys know her name, who was the closer for the unknown theme, I'm gonna call it the Tyla theme. If you could put her name in the comments, I really want her to get her credit as someone who modeled before. Like, getting your credit is the difference between you really making it big. So she was a closer, but I can say, in all honesty, I didn't like her energy. I didn't really feel like she opened with, I didn't really feel like she opened with a lot of closed the section off. Like Candace came in, she came in fierce. She looked a little mad, but it might be because the ponytail a little tight, but for you to close the section out, you need to close it down. Like in modeling, they say close it out. Okay, so for her, I didn't really like that. All right, so we're gonna go to the third. The third theme is rock. The guitar player, I thought it was, excuse me. I thought the third person was Sheryl Crow, and it's not. I'm sorry, they didn't say who it was. She just kind of just came out and started. I love copyright. I can't sing it. But she kind of came out and she did her theme, but I don't know her name. I feel so bad. Anyways, the opener was Kate Moss. Oh my goodness, you guys got Kate Moss. First of all, Kate Moss walks rich. I have that written down. She walked out like my net worth's more than everyone in here. You just got to be there. Bye. Like she just walked in giving like so much money. Bahati. Bahati was there. Bahati Princello is Adam Levine's wife, but she was Bahati before she was ever his wife. I have Sheena Sheik. I'm saying her name wrong, but she looks good. And then Joan Smalls closed out the closer, and period. I could tell she had a baby. I don't know when, but I was like, so is that how you look like after you have a baby? I'm gonna have to make one. Just playing. All jokes. They're expensive. But she looks so good. Like she just looks like, respectfully, she looked juicy. like Joan Smalls came out looking juicy. I don't know how to describe it, but she came out looking so juicy, so like she looked like she smelled good. Like her skin looked so shiny or whatever, but she closed the section out. I still don't quite understand the theme because it was like a rock and roll theme, but I was like, that was really, if there was going to be rock and roll, they should have just had Lisa perform, because Lisa, she didn't perform with them all. She did a opening, like she did basically an opening act, but she didn't perform with the models till later on. So it was that part was a little bit of confusion. I don't know why I expected to see more models during this too, because for rock and roll, like I know there were several models they could have easily had that fit that rock and roll theme, but they didn't choose them. Very weird. Okay, so fourth one. So this is going to be the theme. This theme was, I have it as just black lingerie. So the entrance, they have like dancers come up, and I was like, was Royal Family busy? Why didn't you choose the royal family? Okay. And if you have to ask me who the royal family is, like, I don't know why you're on my channel. They are so talented. We're straight out of New Zealand. They're so talented. You have no idea. So the opener is Ashley Graham, which we love Ashley Graham. It's a look. You know how she be talking. We love to see it. She looks so good. She looks juicy as well. Then we have, Lisa, while they're walking, Lalisa is, I know her name is Lisa, but Lalisa hit different. So she's singing Kiss Me from, She's All That. I want to say She's All That. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say it's from She's All That, but like basically, she's singing that in the background, like her own rendition of it. And then Alessandra Ambrosio, Brazil, where Brazil at? So she came in, and then I saw another model, which I feel like I should know. Like I said, when you're a model, you know all the greats, and I feel like I should know her name, but I can't think of her. I thought it was Claudia Schiffer, but that can't be right. But the closer, like she was like an older model. I saw that Cardi B was in the audience as well. But like there was like an older model, which I really like the fact that there was a lot of diversity in age. So that was pretty dope to see, because like you still want to feel, zesty. I don't know if I can say the S word, but you still want to feel like wanted, like once you get older. Like I don't want it to be where like, okay, once you turn 30, there's a shelf life, goodbye. Like I like the fact that they had like someone who was older. But her being the closer, she definitely brought that energy. I wish I knew who the model was. Please put it in the comments. But that was pretty dope. Okay, and so this is the final performance, and this is Haire. And I was just like, I literally put in comments, I'm going to check my account tomorrow, because it was basically like a mini concert from Haire, and Haire is very expensive. There's a reason why her net worth is 9 figures. I want to make sure I didn't get my account charged for this, because to have Haire, like I felt like at one point I put my pen down, because I've been taking notes throughout the show. I put my pen down. I was just like, this is Haire. I was like, this is Haire. So this theme is red. I'm thinking it's called red. I just did what I did. She did Strong Enough, and then she said, do you believe in copyright? That was so dope. The models they had, Anokie, I don't know who opened it, but she was irrelevant. Sorry, young lady. But Anokie came, and then Candace. I literally have on here who pissed her off, because we ride at dawn. Whoever pissed Candace off, we ride at dawn. We've been rocking with Candace since 2014, 2012. So Like everybody get their pink combat boots ready. I don't know who pissed her off. I don't know what was going on, but like I know there's a difference between you're trying to be sexy, like you're sexy compared to, you know, like Lil Mama was mad about something. I don't know what happened. So they had Candace, Gigi Hadid, they had Adriana Lima. Now Bella Hadid walked out like almost afterwards, which it would have been cute to have a sister walk. I don't know why, but like I said, I have two sisters, so I get like you don't want to be compared to them all the time, but it would have been nice to have like a cute little sister walk to end the show. But basically that was pretty much the sister walk. Queen Latifah was in the crowd, and then I have on here the Wicked Witch of the West. That's how they have Tyra Banks style, and that's not trying to be mean or name call, but like how they had her style, like her hair was like crazy, and then like she didn't walk on the show, but she ended the show. Like they basically had her come through the trap door, and I was just like, I don't know what was going on, but that was awkward to me. That was really awkward to me. Okay, so I'm going to go into my ratings that I put here, and then the last 5 minutes, we're going to go into the pros and the cons. So I have, just from watching it, best performances coming in number 3, Tyla. I feel like Tyla is stepping into her own. I feel like she's starting to build confidence, but she always had confidence. Like, cause me, I couldn't imagine getting like a Dasani bottle and like dancing. Like I would feel silly doing it, but she ate down. Okay. But I feel like her voice, she really carried. Like I felt like her tone, like, and mind you, I know the microphone was off, but I felt like just her performance, her facial expressions. Like at one point she walked down the runway, I was like, Tyla, give us some energy, because they're walking around like Night of the Living Dummy. Like I don't know what's going on. They're not Night of the Living Dead. I don't know what was happening. I was so confusion. So I have that as her. Number 2, I have Lalisa. Like I said, like to watch her go from Blackpink, you gonna finna pay me as an insider, as an insider. But to go from there to be able to carry her like own opening act, like I felt the energy, like, and I can tell like she's such a trained dancer. I don't know why. Like I already knew she was a dancer, but I didn't know she was such a trained dancer. Like a lot of the pivots gave trained dancer. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like she's trained. Okay, I felt like I felt the trained dancer. So I was just like, I really thought that was cool. I really thought that was cool. I also have on here too, number 1 is of course Haire. She's a legend. Like that's the end of, literally she's a legend. Stop talking. Just silence for Haire. Like Haire still got it. Like, do you believe? Like I was just like, at one point I was just like, matter of fact, let's watch old Haire videos so we can watch that instead. Okay, and so I have on here, so the best themes were the Tyla theme. Like I guess it was supposed to be like a tropical fairy. Like I thought that was pretty dope. And then the second one was the black lingerie. This one was with when Lalisa was singing Kiss Me. I thought that was really, really cool. And then the number 1 theme I would say is the red. Like the red, besides the models, the red just showed up so well on camera. It was really, I feel like it photographed really well, because some of the other outfits, they were washing the models out. I didn't like that. But the best models coming in at number 3 was Anakie. Like I feel like she is one to watch. Like I wouldn't say she's our generation Naomi Campbell, but she's just breathtaking. Like she pulls you in. Like she can rock any outfit. Just stunning. Number 2, I have Candace. Like I know they have Heidi Klum, but she was missing too. I know they have Heidi Klum as the body, parentheses, but like the body is Candace. Like Candace has one of the best, like out of all the models, of course, after Naomi Campbell, Candace has one of the best bodies, and she has 2 beautiful boys as well. So pregnancy did nothing, baby. She just made her juicier. But Candace has one of the best bodies. Like if there's anybody who sits there, like I know when I get pregnant one day, and she starts a pregnancy camp, I'm joining it. I'm joining it. She looks amazing. Number 1, of course, Brazil, Adriana Lima. And of course, there's a tie between Adriana Lima and Alessandra Ambrosio. Just amazing. Like, it was just so dope to see, like, these walk. Like, they're from the old school of when you used to walk. Like, you need to be able to rip the runway. Like, just overall personality. Like, I just felt like the emotion. Like, when I saw Adriana, I literally yelled, Brazil! Like I literally yelled. Like I was just so, like I was shaking with how excited I was to see them. It was just like, that was my top. The other performances, it's not that the other performances were bad. It's just that there wasn't anything to base anything off. But that's my overall review of like what I think is the top. So let's go into the cons. So we're going to go into the cons and we're going to go into the pros first. Okay. Pros last weekend on a positive note for the next 5 minutes. Good cons. The wings look cheap. Yeah, they look cheap. That's the end of that sentence. They look cheap. They look like they don't cost, they look like they didn't cost any money. They look like they were giving very much buy one, get one. They were giving very much DIY. They weren't giving Victoria's Secret. Like Victoria's Secret is known for their wings. That's like going to Buffalo Wild Wings and they had duck breast. That wasn't good. And they have fish. How about that? That's like going to Buffalo Wings and ordering salmon. Where's the wings? Where's the wings? Like the wings were bad. Like I don't know what I don't know what we were doing. Like there was like at one point there was like a letter like this was a wing. Like it wasn't giving what it's supposed to give. Like it wasn't giving, like it did not give what I needed it to give. And I ran home from work. Like I'm driving, of course the speed limit. I'm driving and I'm just like, this is not give what it's supposed to give. I have on here the outfits were just that. Where is the lingerie? Like I'm not saying let me see the cheeks. I'm not saying that, but the lingerie was not, it was not giving. There was nothing that I saw that I was like, oh my God, let me watch it. Like, let me wear this. Like nothing was giving what I wanted to give. This was a big thing too. And maybe because I'm just a brat, because I've been watching Victoria's Secret since 2004. Yeah, I've been here for a while. Where was the glitter runway? Where was the glitter runway? I wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to cry. Like, I wanted to cry actual tears that the glitter runway was not there. Like, there's something diabolical about the fact that that's literally that's literally what they're known for. That's literally their signature, and it wasn't there. I felt like a little brat. I was just like, what is going on? What is happening? I didn't know what was going on with that. I have on here, we didn't get to know the models. Like, I feel like there were so many models, but also not enough models. It was a weird balance there. It was really weird. I feel like it was scary because I know a lot of money we put into the show. I know what money looks like. I'm an accountant. I know what money looks like. And I can tell this show minimum cost 10 million to put on. Minimum. And that's not including anybody's salaries. That's just literally to get the construction of the stage and like just from the architecture, I can tell that was a 10 million. That was a 10 milli job easily, minimum. Okay. I have on here too, not exclusive with the wings. So back in the day, Victoria's Secret only gave wings to angels. So angels are basically like someone who they've seen embodies an angel, and they give them this stats. Like they literally got their wings, right? Everybody got wing. You got wing. You get a wing. You get a wing. Chicken wing. Lemon pepper wing. Everybody get a wing. Like I didn't like that because there's that it loses the exclusivity of it. And I feel like you have to earn your wings. Like you don't just start off with a wing. Like everybody had wings. I was so upset about that. It was only 38 minutes long. That was another thing too, that like I'm not saying that Victoria's Secret show is supposed to be like a million miles long, but like it felt very rushed. It felt very much like, all right, go ahead and get, like, it didn't feel rushed. And then this is my last critique. No one practiced. No one practiced. We have models missing their marks. We have people turning not on time. People were not stopping at the same time. Like I said, as a model who's done runway before, I can talk my trash. And I'm telling you right, there was no practice done. Because I saw, like, when they showed the camera and it was back, like, you had people on the side, like, you had people on the side, like, walk, like, literally, I wanted to put, like, a little marker, like, hey, that's not your spot. That's not your spot. Like, it gave very much not practice. A lot of the models, you're walking like this. That's why they always have you do posture or ballet when you're a model, because we're so long, it's very easy for us to hunch. Because it's hard to stay straight. Like this takes power. Like even from here, I'm sitting on the floor and I'm sitting up. There's nothing, the pillows aren't even touching my back. Like there was a lot of posture control. Like a lot of people, I felt like the wings were heavy and they looked heavy. Like, and then facial wise too, a lot of the face, like literally the main thing behind the Victoria's Secret show is to have that glamour shot at the end, and a lot of them were missing that. So that was my critique. Also, Tyra Banks. Okay, so pro is a diversity in race. Like there was so much diversity. Like the little black girl in me, sorry, the little teenager in me is just crying. I saw so much melanin. I saw so many different hair textures. I like the fact that the black models were not shaved. Let's keep it a buck. I like the fact that they weren't shaved. I like the fact that a lot of them had like glamorous hairstyles, because they have a tendency whenever they see dark skin, it's time to cut that it's time to cut that hair or shave it. I like the fact that they like Anake was sporting the cutest little ponytail. Like I'm just like, somebody can put my ponytail back in, because I'm a ponytail girly. I like that. Just a lot of representation. Joan Smalls holding it on for Puerto Rico, Brazil. I like that. I also have on here the pro was diversity in size. Like I was afraid that they're going to go back to, just real skinny or whatever, but I like that there's diversity in size. I like that. I'm not going to give them too much on that, because I felt like with the plus size models, I feel like they do this thing in high fashion where they like to hide. And I'm just like, there's nothing to hide. Let me see them. Let me see that. Okay. Let me see that. Okay. There was just a lot that I liked. The fact that there's diversity in size. Like this medium girls, we're winning again. You got really skinny, you had meat, you had in between, you had curves, you had top heavy, bottom heavy, middle heavy. Like I like the fact that like it was actually what we've wanted this whole time. But like I said, when I go back to my con, not to bring up negative stuff towards the end, but I did not like how with the plus size models that they didn't dress them correctly. Like I think a couple of, like of course Ashley Graham, they got her down because Ashley don't play that. Okay, but a lot of the other new plus size models, I don't know their names. I feel like they didn't really dress them correctly, and there's a way that you can really dress. Like I have some plus size friends, and I promise you, they eats down. Like I literally laid on the floor. I was like, "You're killing me. Please help me up." Like they eats down. So when I see this outfit, I was like, "What is this?" Like there was so much stuff they could have did, and I don't like that they covered them. Like we want to see the plus size. We want to see the plus size model. Don't hide them, including Tyra. Like they stuffed her in there. Like, I don't know why they stuffed her in there, but they stuffed her in that outfit, and like, I was like, what's going on? And and then they also did the trick. It's one more con. They also did the trick where they figured out if they get big hair, you can't look at their body. I was like, it made it look worse, because now like we looking at the big hair, like with Tyra Banks style, like she has the big hair, and then the body's looking good. Like I said, they stuffed her in there, and I'm just like, I don't know, but I did like the diversity in there. My main pro is that I felt like I was at a sleepover with all my favorite girlfriends that I don't know. Like when I saw Brazil, when I saw Candace, like I was looking forward to see Heidi Klum wasn't there. Lice Ribeiro, baby, forgive me for that. I don't know how to say her name. She know her name. She wasn't there. Of course, Naomi Campbell's not there because she been cut ties with Victoria's Secret, so that was obvious. But I did like the fact that I saw Kate Moss. I saw some of the older models. I really was, who I was looking for? I was looking for Cindy Crawford. I was like, is Cindy gonna be here? I thought Cindy Crawford and her daughter was gonna walk together. I thought that would have been a cute photo op. I don't know if there's like a non-compete disclosure. We don't know why they didn't walk, but I did like the fact that they called everybody back. Like especially when I saw Taylor Hill, I was like, oh my goodness. And then I saw Barbara Palvin, Jasmine Tooks. Like it was just really cool to see everybody. Like it was just really cool to see everybody. Like honestly, I feel like you guys should still watch it. Still watch the show if you want like a nostalgia. But if you're looking for fashion, like me personally, like the fact that they didn't have the glitter runway, like I was already mad. Because like it's the glitter runway is literally iconic. Like it's literally iconic. Like I don't know, but the one thing I can say with just one more drawback is that I wish they would have took time to interview the girls and really let us get to know them. Like I know they had a pre-show, but the pre-show was mostly interviewing people, which they had Coco Jones, which was fire. But like I really wish they would have had like the girls. Like I really wish they would have had like we would got to get to know the girls, some of the new girls, some of the old ones. Like just hear their thoughts like an hour before. but it felt very much rushed. It felt very much last minute. It felt very much unrehearsed. So you guys will have to tell me what you think about it, but don't forget to subscribe, share. It's good.